Hi there, it's Patrick. We're back here at Canada's Food Island, Prince Edward Island. We're going to showcase yet another wonderful, gorgeous oyster from this island. We have Atlantic shellfish, and this is grown in
St. Peter's Bay, a lot of them. That's where
St. Peter's Bay, up near Morel. And so it's the north shore to the east end.
Yep.
Got to get my bearings still.
Yep.
And we have three different types here. We've got Redhead Select, we got Shipwreck, and the Savage Blanc cocktails. Different grades, but are they grown in different areas?
Yes, they are. The Savage Blanc cocktails are grown in Savage Harbor, which is on the northeast end.
Okay.
Shipwrecks are grown on the surface in South Lake, which is almost all the way up to East Point, the far east.
Right.
And then Redheads, they're grown on the bottom. They're grown different areas. So they can be coming from essentially anywhere.
Sure, anywhere that's going to be a bottom finished oyster within your lease area. So that's fantastic. These ones a little bit larger. They've got a gorgeous round shape to it, like teardrop shape, but it's got a rounder top to the bottom. Is that because they tumble around on the ocean on the bottom?
They can sometimes, yeah.
Do you ever lose your oysters?
Sometimes we do. Sometimes to the natural predators and sometimes to the human predators.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is there some, we have to watch that then sometimes as well. How about Fiona? Was she okay?
Fiona was all right for us, but Dorian and Fiona did take a
So
pretty big toll on,
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that I always find fascinating is when you're growing an oyster that you're having, if you're going to bottom finish it, it might move. But then I guess you also might have stuff come in from other areas as well.
That's true.
It's not like they walk around, but the water will allow the oyster to tumble around.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's where you get this lovely even shape though as well, because I know that when you use a cultured oyster that floats on the top of the water and it's rocking around, it grows evenly on all sides.
Yes.
And therefore you get that lovely teardrop shape, but you'll do that as well in the bottom.
Yeah, we tend to kind of stir them up and give them a little bit of movement even though they're on the bottom.
Nice. So I'm going to grab one of each and we're going to have a little bit of a tasting and see how these ones I'm just super eager to see how it shucks. Which with a nice hard shell should shuck very nicely. And a gorgeous oyster on the inside. I'm going to just do 1, 2, 3 like this, and then we'll taste them out. 2.
Oh, like your Michael Jackson glove, by the way.
Do you like that?
Oh, yeah.
It's strictly for fashion.
Really?
No,
wow.
I use it, I don't want to stab myself. I have it, it's stainless steel mesh, it works real nice. This is a beautiful oyster. The way, the depth of that and the texture on it looks gorgeous. It just speaks to me of butter, and we'll soon find out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Look at the size of that adductor muscle. It's really high up and over to the right. This is more than usual, the 2/3. Interesting, that's probably just the one of them, but we'll see what the texture on this one's gonna be bonkers as well. So I'm gonna start over here with the Redhead Selects, bottom finished. The color, you can see sort of a color difference as well when you look at these ones. Being bottom finished and then finished at the top. My theory is going to be this, that there's more nutrients up at the top of the water, so it translate into more glycogen, more fat stored because you're getting more phytoplankton up at the top of the water versus the 16 foot, 14 foot, 20 foot?
Yeah, something like that.
Around that, 15 to 20 foot depth. So you'll get great hard shell, interesting bottom. Let's find that out. Ductor muscle is very sweet, got that great big sugariness and very interesting earthy umami because it's being grown on the bottom. It's got that coloration on it as well. It's got that lovely sort of earthiness to it. It's a sweet salt. Again, we're showcasing sweet salt right now for some reason. It's showing nice though.
That's a Savage cocktail.
The texture on this one is just like firm butter. Not quite, just past room temperature into chilled, but firmness. And it's got that velvety creaminess to it. This is absolutely gorgeous. And that's the Savage Blondes.
That's the Savage cocktails, yes.
From Savage Harbor, and then this is the Shipwreck Selects. Okay. This is a brighter sweetness, softer in the salt, same fat, meaty texture. Very, very meaty on this, and velvety and lovely butter creaminess, and lovely finish. This one has got a little bit more salt and sweet, and then this one's got that classic little earthiness. So 3 different oysters, one great house on the East?
Northeast.
Northeast side of Prince Edward Island, Atlantic shellfish, lovely stuff. Thank you very
Great.
much for coming out.
Thank you.
All right.